Good evening, friends, followers, and fellow book lovers. I'm excited to bring to you this new episode where I share with you a book I've recently read. Today's book is The Accidental Superpower by Peter Zeihan. I think that's how you say his name. Why this book? I read this book for three reasons. A friend recommended his YouTube channel to me, and I liked what I saw, which is now into number two because I like some of his YouTube videos. I don't always agree with his analysis, but I like some of the things that he was talking about. Number three, I was curious to see how he framed this idea that America was an accidental superpower. Three leadership principles or examples from the book. America had the power to stabilize most countries after World War II. Because of how things happened, they were able to exercise either military power or peace power influence to kind of help things kind of settle down after the war. Obviously, we were rolled into the Cold War because America and the USSR did have some disagreements. Number two, American representatives chose not to take territory in most places after the World War II. It was very common up to World War I and World War II that countries would, well, actually, I should say up to World War II is the first time, as far as I know. Is where most conquering countries would take land from their new places. So, for example, if America was going to do that, then France, the Netherlands, any place that American troops rolled into would have become an extension of America by that case. But we didn't do that. We did set up some structures to help get their governments restarted and their democratic process is going. Excuse me. And there were some fits and starts with that. Let's be honest. Number three, American representatives chose to use commerce to try and unite a divided world. There's a lot of back and forth on that. Let me tell you, personally, I think that we made the wrong choices because I think what we did not serve the people in those nations, and really did not, as we're seeing, help bring the world together and make things better. So I got to tell you that I found the accidental superpower very interesting. One of the things I really appreciate is that Peter took the time to go through the geography of every continent, or at least it seemed like that to me, and to talk about, from a geographical standpoint, how well suited these countries were for power based on the resources they had available in their countries, based on coastline, based on mountains, like all these different geological factors. And I found that very interesting. I personally did really enjoy his description of America and our geography and how that helped us. But whereas he sees it as an accidental superpower, I would point you back to Manifest Destiny and the idea that America was established to allow people to worship Almighty God. And what that comes down to is the people believed that sea to shining sea was meant to be America. And it doesn't come out exactly in those words, but you can see in the things that they did, the 1848 gold rush, the the Mexican American War, where we took Texas and New Mexico, Arizona, California, Nevada. We took like a whole swath of land underneath the Louisiana Purchase and the Northwest. And we took that We took that whole area and said, hey, no, this is ours. This is ours. And so the other thing is that as a Latter-day Saint, we believe that America was ordained by God to be an example to others. I also personally that we've gotten off course as a nation, and we do not serve our world the way that we could have, expressing economic power in a better way, which is instead of using military, to browbeat countries, we should have just said, hey, you know what? You're not treating your people right. You are not doing this or that. These things have a negative impact on global politics and things like that. So you know what? We're not going to trade with you anymore. Sanctions, essentially, but with moral authority and economic clout. I think things would have turned out different than they have, and probably much better. There might have been some more infighting than we got in some of the more rural, the more country places. But I'm not a historian. I'm just coming at you from the comfort of my office. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and share it. If you or someone you know is looking to level up your leadership and people skills, that's what I do at Turning Leaf Solutions. I'm a transition coach. I help people work towards a promotion or transition to a new career field. You can connect with me at turningleafs.com. That's LEAFS.com. And there's a link to book a free consultation right there on the page. Excuse me. All right. This is Iron Will. I hope that you guys go out and make it a great day, that you go out and make it a great month. I'm out.